Do I coach absolute beginner bads? Yes, I'm the best coach in the world at every skill level. If you're a noob or a pro at Melee or a noob or a pro in Ultimate, guess what? I'm the best at all 4 of them. I'm actually really glad Sonix and Spargo got to Grands because I really like both of them. They're both really nice guys. Dude, it's so weird to call it Supernova, bro. I'm so used to it being called SmashCon, dude. Alright, Grand Finals, Spargo versus Sonix. Whether you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube, I'm going to put it on YouTube as well. Make sure to follow and subscribe to my Twitch and YouTube if you want to help me out. All subs to my Twitch get no ads, 50 emotes, and a discount on coaching. Also, check my Google Doc out for all this stuff. Yay, helping me, help each other. Book with me on Metafy if you're trying to help out. Okay, the shill's over. Let's get right into the match. Grand Finals, Spargo versus Sonix. Now, I want to say that I'm good friends with both of these guys. Now, honestly, I wasn't really involved in, like... I was really focused on Spargo versus Hurt this tournament. I wasn't really focused on Sonix at all, because Spargo had Hurt in his direct path. Also, I'm friends with Sonic, so I'm biased. I'm friends with them both, so I didn't really want to, like, interfere with that too much. If Spargo asked me, like, specific, like, theory crafting, like, Aegis and Roy, yeah, I'll give him theory crafts on, like, Aegis and Roy, but I'm not gonna say, hey, Sonix has this specific weakness, because I don't want to screw over Sonix, because I like Sonix, because he helps me, like... He raised me on Twitch. He's a nice guy. He's always been nice to me. So that's why I was like, I didn't really influence this set. I would say I influenced like the Hurt set, but I do know like some ideas we discussed, which I'm gonna go over, like Roy like running up side B and stuff. And there's still like a lot of like general stuff. For example, let's say that Roy, a general ledge trap would be like jab jump side B, or like at 50 or higher of rage, or like jab F smash at the edge at 60. Spargo still hasn't like adapted this, or like the reverse up B edge guards. There's a lot of stuff he hasn't like adaptive Roy, and this is just like general Roy, like improving at the video game of Roy. But yeah, to be clear, I went over Hurt in detail, Shattuck in not as much detail, and Sonix I only gave Spargo general stuff. I don't want to fuck over Sonix because I like him, so I'm not going to give him specific notes. With that said, now I'm going to start the video. So, general, of course, you know, I main Pyramithra and Incineroar, so I used to main Cloud, and Pyramithra is like my co-main with Incineroar, so it's very easy for me to give advices. And, you know, Roy is very similar to Melee, so easy. Alright, so, Spargo likes going with the down air, with the Aegis. This is something he likes to do. Usually does it full hop to land on the platform there. Basically, general camping. Sonix does this run up jab one sometimes and runs away after it. I didn't tell him that though, but that's something he likes to do. Well, now you know. Double dash attack works if they miss tech or tech in place. That's against any fast fall. Like if you're doing like a Mithra Ditto online, they always gonna miss attack. You can double dash attack. Or if it's like a Mithra versus Pirate Zero, you dash attack, run up down. So if they miss attack, or tech chase the roll. You know, it depends on like the weight of the character and the falling speed. So fast fallers, you can double dash attack at 0. Oh, that's way more likely to miss attack online. So Spargo's very focused in this matchup. Spargo's very focused at like covering center stage. He doesn't really mess with like the ledge much. Just in case Sonix mixes up like holding down, like go through the ledge with an aerial. So here you see Sonix mixing up, but then, you know, Spargo's trying to control center. Yeah. Sonix likes to wait on the ledge a long time. You can actually trump that, but it's actually very difficult to trump without using Clouds up B. So I'm like, yeah, it's not really something to worry about. Yeah. So Sonix does the ledge hop fair. Sometimes he crosses up, sometimes he doesn't. When you're in danger, you might roll away your shield. Standard stuff. And Sonix likes to forward air out of shield here, but he didn't do it this time. Surprisingly, he dropped shield F tilted. They both focus on the spacings there. Quick combo. If you get a Nair of Mithra, you can get a 2-hit combo into advantage state. So it is advantage state, but as you see, nothing's guaranteed. And this almost frame trap, but it didn't quite. Maybe the frame 2 jab might have worked instead of the frame 5 down tilt here. Sonic goes for an up smash out of shield. Interesting. Again, goes in with the down air of Pyramithra into an F tilt. Doesn't connect though. Oh, that was weird. And looked like an accidental foresight that he wasn't ready for. So there, Sonix came in with a really low side B and jumped back on the stage. Mithra tried to up B, but it didn't work out. Now you have to catch the landing. Sonix is very good at these up air combos. Jump, delay the up air, jump, delay up air into a double jump bear. Even though it didn't work out, he didn't get punished. Run up tilt is something that even MKLeo back in the Lucina days would do quite a lot. Okay, yeah. So he likes this stuff. Sonic likes to getting to the side. And when Sonix does that like side B and then does the down air, it's actually unsafe, but you have to like, you can't react to it. You have to like guess when he's going to do it. So it's a risky to do that. So it's, you know, still mix up in Sonic's favor, part of Sonic being a good character. Also, you see right here, see how Sonic did a jump up air? This is very safe. He's a master of doing the up air. Sonix is a master doing this. Did you know this move auto cancels? Like, This move auto-cancels like the frame after the lingering hitbox end. The frame after the move ends, like the last active hitbox with up air, the next frame is literally the auto-cancel window. So you can literally just land shield and just block anything. Sonic doesn't have like great out of shield. Like he can footstool down if they land inside him. He doesn't have great out of shield, but you know, at least he has really broken up air, really safe up air. Quick dash attack. He goes for the reverse up tilt, but he's probably gonna get grabbed now. Yeah, throw off stage. You can edge guard here, but it's a guess. He plays it safe this time. Gets hit, but it's not enough to stage spike. Quick nair, 2-hit combo, but nope. Too high damage. Did not get the 2-hit combo. Sonic's tried for the edge guard. Shield grab stand up. That's just standard stuff you can always do. Sonic's, it's very hard to downer Sonix. You basically are never killing him. It's a character that's basically never dying. Pirate's doing full hop downer, land on the platform. If that move hit, it would have been an up smash for a kill. Maybe even F smash, I'm not sure. Or maybe up B. Now I think up smash would kill though. So yeah, you could have downer up smash there, but didn't connect. There, Pirate's trying to jump back downer. So, by the way, Sonix and Spargo play all the time in a bunch of different matchups. They're like, these guys, alongside, I'd say these two alongside Acola are probably like the best three in the world. It's between Sonix, Spargo, Pirate, Acola, and Sonix. So you just basically Pirates at spacing the sword. Tries to grab, doesn't work out, gets the roll away anyway. Tries to get the downer, doesn't work. The downer would have killed if it hit though, because of the up smash. One thing good about Mithra is you can like drop shield and chase the enemy really fast. That's one of the benefits of like Mithra and Roy in the matchup. If you like, you know, like a really slow character like Incineroar, if he blocks, if Incineroar blocks the Sonic side B and Sonic does it and runs away, just because Incineroar is a slow character, he can't do much, and Sonic resets neutral. Completely resets neutral, actually. But a character like Roy or Mithra, not Pyra, but Mithra, is so fast that after dropping shield, she runs so fast that she can get across the stage before Sonic can like get back to true neutral. Like Sonic's still in like the air trying to land, you know. So Roy and Mithra actually have the advantage on Sonic after blocking spin, whereas a slow character like Incineroar can't really do anything because of his running speed. This makes characters with a higher running speed more viable against Sonic because he can't just reset neutral for free and stall the timer. Now, that's one of the things I told him. And then you can adapt that to like Ken, Sonic, Raph, like whoever. This is just like general tip. This is like Sonic the Hedgehog, the character, you know? So run-up grab, Spargo's done this a lot when both players are at high damage. Run-up grab is a mix-up. Risky because it could easily not work. Spargo never goes down there. He could, but Sonic also has a very low ledge hang. I don't know if you can see from here, but like, Sonic's ledge hang, look, like, this is the first frame. This is the first frame, and this is the second frame. And now he's invincible. But right here, so you'd have to spike this or hit this. I don't even think down tilt hits this. In fact, down tilt will never hit. Sonic's up B is really broken. And this is just Spargo doing general spacing. And if you do a nair landing, I think you have like a 7 or a 10 frame window to like auto cancel it or something for only 4 frames landing lag. So with Cloud, it's better to do landing bear, but with Pyramid, it's better to do landing nair there. And it seems that Spargo really wanted his downer up smash, but it didn't work out there. Got up to the ledge. Now Sonix likes to do short hop nair here and combo to a bear. He's very good at doing like short hop nair into bear and short hop nair into upward angled F smash. I saw him labbing that on stream. He's very good at that. So it hits jump, but it can also kill ledge stands as well. Some really good stuff there. And there, Spargo got the air dodge into the up B. Thinks Sonix nods his head. Just, you know, thinking, just stuff people do. All right. So Sonix gets a grab on the F tilt. Now, something I told Spargo, I'm like, you know, when any character in the game is doing like upper strings, like if it's like MK Leo doing it, Sonic's doing it, like literally any character who combos using up airs, which is a large amount of the cast, like Joker does it too, like so many characters. If you just don't DI to the platform, like DI to the area that's not at the platform, and just keep going that way, they have one less hit in their combo. So in this case, it would have to end sooner, but if he was to go right, he would get up air and then maybe hit 1 or 2 more times. So that's why, like, try to get people in that habit so that they get comboed less hard. Right there, Mithra is so fast, her dash attack could be a mix-up. Sonix just takes the free low recovery because Spargo never tries to hit it. Spargo never hits that. And right here, you can actually punish this. when people do these now let me tell you that every other top player in the world, like 50% of the top players do this thing where like they think they're safe with the air dodge here. They just do like a neutral air dodge. Like if they're in danger, they neutral air dodge and just recover low, thinking that no one will ever hit them. I actually go off to try to hit people doing this as a read mix-up, but most players don't ever go for it because they don't want to take a risk, which is fine. I'm just saying that I feel like people shouldn't go for it 0% of the time. But yeah, I get it. Like if you go for that read and they did something else, you might get reversed and gimped, but not very likely. So yeah, the Nair is very active. It lasts a long time. It's super good. Something Sonix does sometimes is like he reacts to them missing a move and then he ledge drop double jump fairs. Here, this is really good by Spargo. I see MKLeo do this type of stuff too, where he'll pivot grab like the ledge roll and get the punish. Now here, Spargo's really good at this, where he uses the up throw to extend the combo. Now you can up double jump up B, but unfortunately for Spargo, he up B's the wrong way. So right here, this is the first frame of Sonix's air dodge, and this is the second frame. If this sword was facing the other direction, then it would have comboed Sonic frame perfectly. But so frame data wise, Spargo was correct by only 1 frame with 0 frame leniency, but he went the wrong direction here. This up throw, up air to double jump up B should have connected by 1 frame here. No problem, Eric. Oh, that was a phantom hit. You saw that? It was a phantom hit. Now, Spargo, he's a sword user, so he uses spacing like me and MKLeo and a bunch of sword users. So he'll Nair, make it seem like you can grab him, but it's a scam. It's nothing more than a trick. It's like Mewtwo King spacing or Mango 2008, making you think you could shield grab him. Nope, you can't, and then you get hit with a quick combo. And that down tilt is just in case they jump right away or ledge drop right away. And Pirate, he really wants that Pirate downer there. Have a nice night, thank you. He got the quick Sabby, didn't get a jump though. Shield there, just in case the homing attack. It's very hard to hit this, as I went over earlier. Almost got that, but not enough. Look how close that was. This was almost a kill, but look how small Sonic is. Look how low this sword hits. Spargo did that like perfectly. Spargo did this perfectly, but Sonic's is too low. Tried to drop shield down tilt, didn't work out. Sonic's up airs, runs away. I don't like him using Pirate as much. Yeah, I think you should just use Mythic for the neutral. And here, Sonix likes to like, when Sonix knows the enemy's like, when the enemy misses an attack, Sonix and top players know the enemy's probably going to shield. So like right here, he does the up air and lands behind. This is one of Sonix is very good at doing, and then he usually holds shield after this. Not always, yeah, he holds shield after the cross up, just in case the enemy tries to do something. The enemy could just drop shield, turn around, and grab, but that's a hard read. And if somebody did that to Sonix, he would probably be smart enough to adapt right after. But that's like the reasoning behind this. So that's the reason for top player decisions. It's based on like reaction, smart moves and reactions. So here he threatens side B, knows that Sonix is like, okay, well Sonic could fair, so the enemy is going to block because I could fair. But it's like, I know you're scared, so I'm going to up air. If I hit, I get a combo, and if I land behind you, I'm safe. Unless you drop shield, turn on grab, which they're probably not going to do. Because people never do it. So F-tilt fair is a true combo. Sonix never takes, this is the same routine here, and look, this will never even hit. This is like, look. Do you see this? This doesn't hit. These down tilts just don't hit. They only hit if Sonic holds down for the ledge. It's really broken. Sonic's up B is really broken. You can't 2-frame him. Like, you have to have like a move that hits really low to 2-frame. See how stupid it is? This look at this up B. This is the first frame of the 2-frame. It's very hard to hit that. Only Pirate's downer can hit that. And here, Pirate's down tilt's not good enough to hit, and downer doesn't linger that long. So it's very hard to hit. It's really broken. And Sonix is very good at that, where he does like the ledge drop the fair. It's super good. He does that on like reaction, sometimes on guess, sometimes on reaction. Like tries to get like after the lag of your move. Like if you miss a move, you try to punish the lag of it. That's like one of the things he does there. Spargo goes for the A landing, doesn't work out there. And so if he was Mithra right now, after blocking a move, if Spargo was Mithra and not Pyra right now, Spargo could just drop shield, dash to the right, and then go for a punish. Now, obviously, Sonic and homing attack, but like, you know, that would lose to like shield camping, reverse up B, jump air, jump up air. Well, that loses to a lot of other stuff too. Nothing more to mix up. Anyway, most of the time, Sonix is gonna like, and every top Sonic player, honestly, is just gonna run away. This works really well in the solo characters, as I mentioned earlier. But Mithra's running speed is so high, and Roy's running speed is so high, you can't just do that to them. See, Mithra would have already been like threatening, like a move. And so Sonic is really good at doing this, where like, if you do like the landing lag of an aerial or landing lag of an air dodge, Sonic is good at like avoiding the move and then punishing your landing lag. I've seen him do this to air dodges and aerials a lot. A lot of top players have that skill set, and Sonic is included in that. If you know the enemy is going to do that to you, a counterplay you could do is just fast fall land, which Spargo does sometimes, which only has 4 frames landing lag, and then you can shield, or buffer a jump right away. Either one, because both of them are fast. Obviously, shield's faster. Or just like not land there, you know, but all of them can be good. As you see, Sonix was good enough to avoid the dare and still punish the lag. And he gets the up air bear. He usually finishes the up air strings of a bear. And he plays it safe. Controls center. A nice fair. Control. This is where Sonix is focused on holding center here. This is almost a really nice gimp by Sonix. Didn't work out though. And here, if I was Spargo, I would be full hopping here. This is just general like advice, like in general for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. When the enemy's really high up, just do a full hop, because you can threaten, hey, I could wait for your air dodge, but if I think you're not gonna air dodge, I'll just double jump and swing at you. And you just hold a very threatening position. I call it the knight in chess, because like it's like one up, one to the side and 2 up, or vice versa. And you like the knight can attack on the same turn, but you can't attack the knight back on that same turn. It's like It's kind of similar to threatening unreactables at angles. Not quite the same, but yeah. And here Spargo is focused on spacing and holding center. The jab threatens that like jab 1, 2, 3 actually won't kill it 1-on-1. It would probably be like 130% before that kills. So, you know, obviously you're gonna grab here. If I was Sonix, I would just not be shielding there, honestly. So Sonix again does the fair. I wonder if he's gonna up tilt. No up tilt. Got the F tilt, missed, throw off the stage. Tries to get the edge guard. Misses the down air. That back air might have killed, I think, probably. Now, another thing Pyra could have done, sometimes I do this as a mix-up, where, like, if I think the enemy's going to retreat, I make a read using Pyra's dash attack. So, like, right here, I would have killed Sonix, because, like, it's just a read mix-up. So, like, what you do is you guess the enemy is going to run away. So, like, right here, I'm basically taking a guess of what I think the future is going to be in a quarter second. Mango does this too. Me and Mango, you know, we're melee players in terms of like the game we've played the most. So it's like in our melee habits to like do this, where like we're trying to read, okay, in a quarter second from now, in the next fraction of a second from now, you're gonna dash away. So I'm gonna read this if I could dash attack and stuff. So that's why like I would dash attack here, even though it's a gamble, and I would hit that. But ultimate players, like people who don't have like a melee background, they don't have that habit as much. So they're more used to like the safer camping, right? It's like a different habits. Now, don't get me wrong, the camping isn't bad or anything. The camping is actually more consistent. But the hard read, the knowing where they're going to be in the future instinct is... I told Spargo that like 2 or 3 years ago. I was like teaching him these like instincts, like, hey, try to read where you think the future is, you know? Oh, that was a good parry, but yeah, you see, Pyra can't chase that. But now, just because of the block, now Sonic's on the ledge. And this is the same fair I was talking about earlier. Very good fair. And that threatens that, like, that was just, like, threatening, like, trying to react and threaten. But now this could have been a full hop down air and killed. Like, full hop down air would have led to, like, up B, which would kill. But he does nair instead, which doesn't kill. And it's, like, it's kind of like the fake hop. Like, you saw Spargo kind of trying to do the full hop, but really, in reality, he's just going to go back and let Sonix grab the ledge every time. I know Sonix knows that, and I know Spargo knows that. They've played each other a lot, so it's kind of like figured out, like, okay, this is as far as this guy's going to go. This is as far as I'm going to go, you know? Tried the pivot grab, but it didn't work out here. And as you can see, this match is really even until Spargo gets destroyed after that. Ledge hop nair didn't work out. Pyra has a lot of landing lag after the aerial, gets grabbed as a result. Forward throw, back throw, kind of the same thing. Sonix never punishes the Pyramid for air dodges for some reason. And barely gets this back air. Look how high this back air goes. Look at this. Tell me this makes sense. Look at this back air, bro. Look at this back air. Look at this. Look how stupid this is. Pyra is literally above Sonix's ear. Pyra is actually above Sonix's ear. And the next frame, Pyra is going to be even higher than this. Higher than Sonix's ear. Even the bottom of Pyra's arm is higher than his ear. And Pyra still gets hit. Sonic's bear is ridiculous. Look at this. Insanity move. Insanity move. So this is a tomahawk of sorts, where it's like, you know when you fastball lands and grab as like a timing mix-up? You can do this here. Watch this. You can do this up air fastball land and then grab. You can do that. You can do up air fastball and grab, and that's really, really good. Spargo didn't do that here. This is like a really good trick. So I watched MK Leo's Pyra Mithra do that, and I also had the same idea, or maybe I stole it from him. I don't remember. Either way, it's a really good trick. It still has like either 4 or 8 frames landing lag depending on when you land. Like you up air and then you land and grab, and by the time the enemy realizes what's going on, the grab already connects them. It's almost as if you did a basic empty land grab, except you also hit in case they jump. It's super good, in my opinion. Secret top level tricks of Pyra Mithra. Now here, he tries to land behind, but doesn't. I think Pyra could have actually spot dodged here. I think Pyra could have spot dodged up. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Pyra could have spot dodged up tilt. And got a kill. Now notice how Spargo does not DI to the platform. If Spargo had DI'd left, Sonix could up air and get maybe 2 up airs into a bear. But because Spargo DIs to the right, it's at least 1, if not 2 less aerials. The combo ends now. Now, of course, you could still do an edge guard. That's completely unrelated. Now let's watch this sequence by Sonix. This is good DI by Spargo. Get the single hit. Avoids the fair. Does a side B here into the hop. Spargo's good. Okay, no, there was no need to tech. Gets the delayed up air because you want to wait to the last moment before doing the up air. And then the double jump bear, because you know you can't extend it. When you know you can't get more up airs, you finish it with the bear, and you threaten down here to threaten like different angles, like oh hey I could fair you or whatever. It's using your position to threaten. Of course, Pyra has a great down air, but Spargo, if Spargo had just done fastfall land with no down air, that would be a mix-up because the down air is so big you have to be a certain distance away from it to avoid it, and the 4-frame landing lag is very little. So you can kind of 50-50 between landing aerial, usually landing down air, just fast fall land, shield. Like slow fall down air mixed with fast fall land shield is kind of a 50-50 of sorts in these types of situations. Anyway, Spargo did the aerial, has a lot of lag, he still punishes it. And I saw that air dodge. And by the way, Sonix's fair, Sonic the Hedgehog's fair, look at this. It goes way in front of Sonic. And then of course you air dodge and you have to die. So Spargo got 2 stocked, and he was like not sure if he should use Pyra Mithra or Roy. Those were the top 2. He also has a Corn, and he also has a Sonic. No, sorry, he has a Corn and a Cloud, but for this turn in particular, he was like 50-50 between Pyra Mithra and Roy. That was the secret weapon, you know, I wasn't supposed to tell people about, but now he knows. But if you watch their streams, you already knew. Like Spargo already told me a while ago he's gonna go Roy. He's just like, don't tell anyone. Well, now everyone knows, so it doesn't matter. So now he's trying out Roy. He honestly didn't know how Roy would go, but Spargo won a lot in friendlies with Roy. Spargo won a lot in the friendlies with Roy. So he's obviously less practice with Roy, but Roy is actually really good against Sonic. Matchup-wise, Roy has a lot of tools to handle Sonic. Mainly the fact that Roy, kind of like Fox, which is why Light can do well against Sonics, Roy can chase Sonic because of his speed. And you can always get those early kills. The timeout part doesn't really matter, because Roy can catch you and can also kill you fast. You're never really going to see the timeouts, really. Not compared to other matchups, right? Okay, so let's continue. All right. All right, so the landing fair here, if you jab, it actually trades, but it trades in a way that favors Roy slightly with the damage and the situation. Sonix goes in with a short hop fair right away. No tech, surprisingly. And Sonix gets a good punish. Jab, jab into the Sabi for a big punish here. Roy air dodges. Roy has way better recovery than like the other sword characters for the most part, outside like Shulk and stuff. Real, pretty good recovery. No up air there, but got a fair. Fair, fair. You could also up air there, but that was pretty good. Low landing lag. Spargo jumps back to center a lot to avoid the Sabi spins and instead landing on it. I told Spargo that, like, hey, like, I was watching, like, Cola videos, and, like, you know, you can mix up, like, down tilting randomly as, like, a safe poke, and also knock down after 50. Like, Goblin always down tilts at 50. You can also, like, run up Sabi randomly, and these are, like, mix-ups you can use alongside your normal camping and fighting. So the down tilt and the Sabi have some merit. And here, you can't directly punish that, but if Sonix did like a homing attack, it punishes that. But look, Roy, like, you see how you can catch him? But this wasn't quite the same. Normally, Roy would like, or any character, really, can drop shield right here and just chase. Like, drop shield and just run to the right. Just drop shield, run to the right. This aerial covers in case Sonix is, like, homing attack right away. But if you drop shield, run to the right, that also, like, can chase. And you're just at the moment you're doing that, it's like a mix-up tree, but it's a mix-up tree that favors the person on the ground. As long as their running speed is fast. As I said, a slow character like Incineroar can't do anything. You just go to the side and reset neutral. What I would call that true neutral. So you get free shield damage and get back to true neutral. Whereas Roy and Mithra and stuff, it's even if you block Sonix's move, you're at the advantage. It's actually Sonix's disadvantage, minus the shield damage. So, quick nair shield. So that's the run-up down to it I was talking about, but it didn't work out this time. That's what Cole used to do. I think Cole did that in his videos. That's like what... And right here, you can go, but Spargo never takes the risk. He never goes for it. I was like, you know, you could just... Roy is, like, crazy with, like, the swinging, like, his forward airs and back airs. You can literally forward air a back air, especially forward air, and just miss and fair again, or just a reverse up B back to the ledge with armor, super armor starting on frame 4. So he can literally just do fairs and miss fair again, or fair miss and reverse up B stage spike. He didn't even do the... I don't even think he did that once this set. He went up for like the fairs once. He didn't do like the reverse up B. I think the Roy player named Mugen does that all the time. It's some really good stuff. Now, one thing... Now, he's kind of new to Roy. He's just a really good player. Something you can do when the enemy's at like 50 on a ledge roll, you can jab and then jump, do the 4 side B hits like slowly and get a kill. Cole is very good at doing that. Cole is a master of like the cheesy ledge trap stuff. And you can also jab jumps and jab stand-ups. Spargo obviously goes for that one, but Spargo's really bad at hitting the ledge roll. Spargo still needs to work on his ledge roll punish. Because he doesn't do jab, jump, side B punish. I haven't seen him do jab to the jump side B the way Cole does it. I've seen him literally kill people at 50. When Cole has rage with Roy, and he does the jab on ledge roll when the enemy's at 50, Roy has a lot of rage. Jab, jump, side B, 4 hits slowly. I have seen him cheese people. And another thing Spargo doesn't do, when the enemy's at like 60, if you like jab them to hit their jump or their stand-up, you can actually just F-smash and just kill them at like 60. So jab F-smash at the edge on stand-ups and jumps, and jab, jump, slow 4-hit side B at like 50. Those are a lot of really good ways to cheat, to like cheesy kill people early. Spargo has not done any of them. He only really knows jab aerial and jab raw bear. So Spargo still has like a lot to grow with Roy. And everything I'm talking about is just general Roy tips. Like, hey, you could be a better Roy player by copying all of Cole's stuff here. Like, here's my ideas and here's like what Cole does. So this is where general Roy would just make Spargo better. Spargo still has a lot of room to grow with Roy, despite the fact that he won his turn. So here his jab misses. Spargo's been actually pretty bad at covering ledge roll this turn. Spargo's Roy has like a weakness to ledge rolls because he just doesn't punish it. He's very bad at hitting ledge roll with Roy. It's one of his like secret weaknesses, which is no longer a secret. But he's gonna work on that. I'm gonna make him work on that because he needs to get better at that with Roy. So this landing up air is pretty safe. Sonix was not sure if you were landing behind or not. And Roy has like low lag on the aerials. And this up B, super good up B. Super good up B there. Sonix goes to the fair. And right here, this is like a mix-up. He doesn't... The thing is, these down tilts, like I told him that, like, hey, Goblin likes to down tilt at like 50, 60 to do the tech chase. That's better when Roy has center. But like, if you're doing it like this, it's like whatever. It's like whatever. Yeah, like even if you get it, it's like they have like a bunch of options. And here he goes for a dash attack and he's slow. And this situation kind of was bad. Now, here's the thing. Right here, this is where... whenever you block like a laggy move, what Spargo should have done is jump into 4 side B hits. It won't... I'm not positive that it's definitely gonna like... It's not definitely gonna like beat a strong hit, but even if you get like 4 weak hits, it's still better damage than like a fair. And there's always that chance, depending on what move you block, that you get the strong hits. So a jump side B 4 times, I do that with Incineroar, jump side B to shield. You can do that same thing with Incineroar that I just described with Roy. It's very good. So that's another thing you can do. Here, Spargo doesn't know that, and he gets weak tipper fair, which is pretty bad. So, Spargo, if you're watching this video, or any Roy players, make sure to do jump side B 4 times here. Way better. And he does the dash off rising bear, but he doesn't really... He only attempted ledge trump once, failed it, and he didn't go for... He only went for the offstage fairs like maybe twice this set or something, and he didn't really go for the reverse up B. I told him, like, you know, Mugen, the Roy player, he goes for like reverse up Bs a lot. Reverse up B is a really good way to gimp people in Edgeguard, and it's not even that risky. And they might miss the tech, and even if they do tech, you get some good damage. He didn't go for that once this set. He could have, it's just something he did... Again, he's new to Roy. He's just a really good player using that. Another thing I noticed is that Spargo was not really F-tilting the stand-ups. Now, he's very good at F-tilting stand-ups with Cloud. Cloud's F-tilt is active frame 9 and 10. Roy's F-tilt is stronger, although you have to be closer. It's stronger, active 8, 9, and 10. So stronger, 1 frame bigger window, and 1 frame sooner. The only thing is you have to be a little closer. But I didn't see him go for that once on the ledge stand. So here he jabs and then double dashes back to center. He's really focused on not getting hit by the side B. He does not want to get hit by side B. Oh, this is what I told Spargo. I was like, hey Spargo, you know how you tomahawk side B. I was basically telling Spargo, hey, some good Roy tip. You know how instead of doing landing aerial every time with Cloud, you sometimes fast fall, land, and side B. Okay, well Roy can kind of do the same thing, right? Like you just treat it like a Cloud side B, and Roy also has high running speed, so you could run at them randomly side B, or you could just instead of landing aerial, you do the landing side B. And those are 2 different situations you could use the side B as a mix-up. It's obviously risky, because if they block the move, well, Roy is screwed. Roy is going to be grabbed or punished if they block the move. But if they don't block it, it can work, If they don't block it or jump over it, it's a good mix-up. So let's see if they're trying to, parry or something, or if they're not expecting it. That's another mix-up. General good Roy tips. So here you could just drop shield and chase. And it might be true neutral, or it might be the advantage. So right here, you see that even though Roy has a damaged shield, Sonic is not in the favorable position because Roy has center stage. And Spargo only had to give up a little bit of shield control from that. Even though it might still be neutral here. And here, as I said, the down tilt, you can get follow-ups. And here, Spargo did a reverse F tilt, that was good. I wasn't really sure what he was going to do there, but we all know F tilt is very strong. So the reverse up air, it's kind of like what Corrin does. He does the same thing with Corrin. You can get combos from that. 3 hits, and you use the platform. He's looking for air dots here. Spacing, because sword user likes to space. Now, Roy's has good aerials, so you could nair to shield or up air to shield here, and that stuff works. You can't really hit that. And Spargo was trying to get nair. I guess he was trying to get nair and then tried to nair 1 combo. It didn't work out. Now Spargo has done a bunch of jabs that didn't work out. Sonix has been able to successfully shield that and fair to shield. This happened a few times. I think Sonix realized he could start abusing that later. Spargo's really focused on not getting hit by the spin. He backs up really far a lot of the time. But he plays Sonix all the time, so maybe it's really good. So right here. After this jab, now here's one thing. Here's one thing I will say. I think Mugen or Cola would forward smash here. I think forward smash is better here. Because I think the jump squad is 3 frames, right? And then the forward air is what, frame 9 or something? That's similar speed to the forward smash. So let's look at this ultimateframedata.com/Roy. We can find out using numbers what the best strategy was right now, using numbers. So, we all know jump squad is 3 frames. Let's take forward air. Oh, it's even worse than I thought. I thought it was frame 9. It's frame 10. God, it's terrible. Frame 10. So here, boom. And this is what it looks like. Frame 10, okay? So it's actually, short hop fair is actually frame 13. Raw bear is actually 2 frames fast. Well, maybe less because, maybe more because you have to do the raw part. Now let's take SNS. So jump fair is frame 13, okay? Forward smash is also 13. That means they're both frame 13. Okay? So what does that mean? That means that in this scenario, F smash would have been a better option that most likely would have killed. And certainly would have done more damage. So the fact that this true combo, and if you go frame by frame, you could see he's not even getting the buffer air dodge out. This F smash would have definitely connected and probably have killed. So this is, if Spargo watches this later or any Roy players watch this, you should jab F smash here. Jab, F smash. The only time F smash is worse is if it tippers. But it's not very likely to tipper. I mean, it could, but that's only this red part here. All of these are better hits. The tip here is not as good. Wow, that tip is actually way bigger than I thought. But look, all of this is some nice juicy hit. Look how, why does it go so high? Bro, this move goes so high in this game. Dude, Roy's F smash does not go that high above him. In Melee, Roy's F smash does not go that high above him. This is actually insane. This is insane. Look how high that is. Oh my god, dude. That's insane. Okay. That Spargo got to adapt it. Jab F smash, basically more jab F smash at the ledge. And here, this is another issue. This is another issue of Spargo. Spargo, he's fundamentally good, right? Like, he'll get that F tilt, right? But really, you should be going for a jab, jump, side B. Well, I don't know if it works at 80. I know it works at like 50, 60. But I don't know if it works at here. No, actually, no, it's 67. I think you can jab, jump, side B 4 times. I'm not positive, because when I saw Cola did it, it was like 47%, and the enemy had, and he had rage, a lot of rage before. But I think so. I think it would. You can also trump. If you know the enemy grabs the ledge and waits a long time, you could trump. But skill-wise, without using the, you know, Dr. Mario's cape side B, or like Cloud's tap from alpha B, it's not the easiest to ledge trump skill-wise, you know? That's another thing, right? Another thing. So if ledge trumping was easier skill-wise, then like to do consistently, then that would be a good option to do against like almost anybody, especially if they like to grab ledge and wait, which by the way is most top players. The most top players grab ledge and wait. Because Roy has a really good trump. Like he has a really fast and strong bear, like frame 8 bear and very powerful. So if you trump right away and they don't buffer an option, then you get the bear. So yeah. So Roy jabs at the ledge, but then Sonix gets the jab. Roy does the A landing to get back into the game right away. So Roy tries to jump back fair. Not a bad idea, but it didn't work out here. And now he's going to get pushed to the ledge. Do the quick spring. Spargo messes up the angle. He doesn't do it all the way to the left. So here, Spargo, remember how I mentioned Tomahawk, the value of Tomahawk as a mix-up? He goes for a Tomahawk jab here, which is pretty good. Trumping is based on, like, if you grab ledge and don't pick an option right away. And if you do it in, like, if you do the ledge trump right, like a dash to ledge, fast fall, grab ledge, like the correct way, then trumping should be unreactable if you execute it correctly. So it's an unreactable mix-up, right? And if the enemy doesn't buffer, ledge stand, ledge jump, ledge get up attack. If the enemy doesn't buffer jump, get up attack, stand, or roll, then the trump is guaranteed. Now you can DI the trump, but most people are caught off guard, so they like miss the DI or whatever. Some people do the directional arrows back to the stage like Hurt and many of our players. Palutena can actually hold toward the stage and get bounced back on stage, which is ridiculous. Palutena is broken. Pretty much the anti-Trump character. There was a top Palutena player I played who just did that every time. I'm like, wow, that's stupid. Anyway, it's a mix-up. If the enemy's not expecting, it can be good. But it's not the easiest to do. Like, sometimes you just fall through the ledge, miss the ledge completely. Anyway, so that's that. Down tilt's good, but I mean, you're not really gonna like get a tech chase here. It's kind of just like a safe poke. It's not as good here. Now the nairs are good at the ledge because it has like 2 hits, but fair is stronger and has less landing wax, so they both have value. So Sonix loves to stand up and shield and fair to shield. I've seen him do that like even years ago. Who do that? So he does the reverse up air, double down tilt. Uses the sword spacing. Weird air dodge back. He's really focused on getting these jabs. Spot dodge didn't work out there. Roy could have short hop bared out a shield to hit Sonic right there. Now we already talked about Sonic's up air and how good it is with the no landing lag and stuff. And then you even get a frame chat. Look at all this. Look at that! That was a beautiful combo. This is a really good Sonic sequence. Check this sequence out by Sonix. Jump, wait, up air. See how he's delaying the up airs? That way you get the maximum time for the next follow-up. So you're basically delaying the up air as late as it can go, but still be a combo. And right here, you're setting it up so this backer is guaranteed unless they air dodge, but you're still set up for the frame trap, even if that happens. With a nice combo. This is actually extremely good play by Sonix. And then you're just covering center there. And Spargo finds a way down to the ground. Spargo finds his way to the ground somehow and then just gets an up tilt, which is very strong because Roy is ridiculously powerful. Roy is insanely powerful. Sword of Seals is extremely broken. Sword of Seals might be like the best sword in Fire Emblem. When this gets on YouTube, tell me in the comments below what the best sword in all Fire Emblem is. It might be Sword of Seals, but I haven't played all the FE games yet. I'm still doing that. I'm still working on the Ike's Radiant Dawn game and some other stuff. Okay? So Spargo goes for a nair there. It doesn't work out. So this is one of the things I told Spargo. I'm like, you know, you could just randomly run up side B with Roy and Cloud, like just as a random mix-up to catch him off guard. Don't spam it, obviously. It's not safe to spam. But if you just did it randomly, it might work. But it also might not work. But at least, like, when you consider conditioning, you know how people try to, like, memorize you? The bigger your bag of tricks, the harder it is to figure you out. If you're like a 1-trick pony or a 2-trick pony, you'll be easy to figure out in the best of 5. But if you have the giant bag of mix-ups, a giant bag of tricks, you're harder to figure out. which when two top players are fighting each other in a long set, that becomes more important. So, Spargo gets a ledge shot fair. Nair gets the up air, but might go for another up air. No, here he goes for the weight on the air dodge. And gets another hit. Now, Spargo, I told him that, like, you know, Roy's really broken edge guarding. You could just fair. It's like frame, like, 10, 9 or 10, and then only has, like, 35 frames total time or something really low, right? Something small. And so you can, like, swing. Even if you miss, you can swing again or just recover. And it's, like, really good compared to, like, other characters. So, like, it's not as risky to go off stage as you think. And here, Spargo was trying to hit the air dodge. But Spargo was only one frame too late. First frame. Second frame. And here. Now let's look at let's look at the bear. This is slightly higher than Roy's hit. So right here, Spargo was exactly one frame too late. Or to be more specific with you, if Spargo was 1 or 2 or 3 frames sooner, 1 or 2 or 3 frames sooner, he would have got the hit. But because he was 1 frame late, he didn't. So if Spargo watches this video in the future, be 1 or 2 or 3 frames faster here. And this is that scenario. And this is how I like teach people. You look at where the mistake was. In any video, this is just general stuff. This is just teaching and learning in general. This is how you do it optimally. Only a frame away. And I wonder if I wonder something. Back air is frame 8. I want to see something. Would Clouds also have missed? I want to see something. Oh, it's 11. Oh, God. Yeah. No, Clouds would... Oh, God. All right. Good back by Spargo. So Sonix, you know, jump off, threaten the fair and bear, and if you can't do it, you do like a spring backup plan. Oh, but he just died anyway. So here, he jabs Sonic, and then he's just looking for a roll for some reason. Doesn't happen. Nair fade back so you can't punish the landing. Jab just in case you get the hit. Remember what I said? You can just drop the shield against Sonic. Like, right here. If this is like Incineroar, he can't do anything. So, when Sonic... Here's how Sonic works. Sonic works by, you do the spin, hit the enemy. Now, Sonic has a 1 frame, like, jump attack, right? Like, this is an attack... I thought it was 1 frame. I don't know why it's sitting late. And then there's, like, a Nair you could do. But if you just do the jump... Maybe it's not 1 frame, I'm not sure. I thought it was 1 frame, I guess maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Anyway, it's very fast jump move. Then you just go away. Now again, a slow running character, you just get to reset neutral over and over and get some shield damage. But a faster character like Roy or Mithra, they could just drop shield and chase you, and if you're not doing something risky like homing attack right away or some risky stuff like that, and you know, there's a lot of ways to beat that obviously, then they have a positional advantage. So this is where having high speed is valuable against Sonic. This is also why a player like Light, with their high running speed of Fox, can handle Sonix. I think a big reason is, in my honest opinion, is because Fox's running speed. Fox's running speed and high kill power makes it so it's not really going to go to time. The fact that you can't really camp. Same with Roy, same with Mithra, and so on and so forth. So this is the Sonix, Spargo doing like the basic juggles he would do with like Cloud. And he gets a run-up F-tilt for the kill. And look how powerful F-tilt is. Sonic is at 109 with 0 rage. Sonic is only at 109 with no rage. Cloud's F-tilt, by the way, Cloud's forward tilt, will not kill here. Look what Roy's did. I want you to look at that and understand that Cloud's forward tilt would not have killed here. And Roy's not only kills them, they get blinked from existence. Bam. That would have killed Wade. Look how fast he's flying. That wasn't something that barely killed. He probably could have killed like 20 damage sooner. I don't know. I'm guessing. I could be wrong. Just correct me in the YouTube comments later. Okay. Now, Sonix goes Pokemon Stadium. Roy goes into fair down tilt. Landing Nair. Now, Roy's landing Nair has more landing lag than his landing fair in this game. So, Sonix can punish it. And Sonix doesn't go for a grab. He goes for a footstool down air, into an up air, into a back air, and then a tomahawk grab, into up throw, double throw up air. And then gets a back air. It's not true. Look at all the sequence. This is a really good sequence by Sonix. Great sequence. And now, because you see here, if we go back, you see 2 different things that Sonix does. We can learn 2 things Sonix does here. This is Sonix being a good player and doing like new tech. And by new tech, I mean if they land inside you. One of them is footstool down air. Sonix realizes they land inside him. So Sonix does footstool down air and gets a big sequence. Look at this. It's not all guaranteed, but he held his advanced state and made good situations off his advanced state. And some of it was the combo. And in here, very similar, but Sonix is probably thinking, Roy might be landing behind me too much. So homing attack is safer in case he's leaning toward, hey, you know, they're going to be inside me, I think, but maybe more behind me, you know? So you jump homing attack. About the same damage, 9 to 10 damage. So, here, lead shot, fair, nair. Lead shot, fair, nair, jab. Look at this. This is a nice sequence. Look at the sequence. They both have amazing sequences this set. Great sequences by both of them this set. So, lead shot, fair. Nair. Jab. Nair. Tech chase. Cover everything except roll to the left. Nair. Jab. Fair. You can't kill. The S smash won't kill here. And, of course, Sonix is Spargo's focused on holding center. This jab could kill, but he's a little too early with it. Sonix, yes, usually in these situations, Sonix goes for the short hop fair to shield instead of the shield grab. Like noobs and beginners, they usually go for shield grab. Sonix does the short hop fair. And Sonix usually does this upper here, and then he usually tries to hold center. Let's see if he does that. A little different here. Again, fair to shield, because it's safe. It's fair to shield is good against people's spacing, so it's very consistent. So there, Roy lands so fast, Sonix isn't even ready for it. Sonix was better at hitting Roy. When Pyro does that same downer, Sonix was good at avoiding it and punishing. When Roy did it, Sonix wasn't as ready for it, I noticed. Probably because Roy does it so fast. Thank you, whoever's just supported me. So roll in. Oh yeah, this is something else. I was like, hey, Spargo, I watched some Cole videos. If you're trying to learn Roy, Cole does run up down tilt sometimes. So why don't you run up down tilt randomly? Goblin Cole do it. Why don't you do it? I do it melee. Just do it randomly. Now it's obviously better for tech chasing. Like if the enemy was at 50, you could like side B or jab or F tilt their tech in place, miss tech to the left, or charge F smash their tech in, or whatever. And I don't think I've seen Spargo hit one of these yet. And here, these jabs, he's probably going to fair to shield again. Yeah. Same routine. Miss jab, misses. Sonix gets a jump fair right there. So here, I think Spargo was trying to run up side B, but it was a little too slow. Even if it doesn't work out, it creates conditioning. Mental stack conditioning, like, oh, my opponent is crazy enough to do it. Like, you know, all that stuff. Mental stack, conditioning, mix-ups. Not being a one-trick pony, you know. Basic spacing, see? Oh, now you see a lot of... Now that I've explained all this, you can understand the interactions better. See, drop shield, run after them, have the advantage. Not a guaranteed hit, but small advantage, minus not including the shield stun. So tried to get a double aerial, missed. But he keeps getting the tip of the down tilt, which doesn't knock over at these percents. Run up side B, but not the center. See, I told him just run up side B randomly. You could do it with Cloud, Roy, Mithra. You could just run up side B randomly with any character. Just random mix-ups. Now, I was like, you know, just do what Mugen does. Do like the reverse up B. But he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it once. He's going to air dodge up. Yeah, it's very hard to hit that. Fair jab, doesn't hit. I wonder if he's going to fair. Nope, he's focused on spacing. Nair for two. The Nair has 2 chances to hit every hit, because you know how people love ledge jumping? The Nair has 2 chances to hit. Multiple chances to hit the ledge jump right there. Oh, the full hop fair. A little interesting there. Nice parry drop Nair here. So instead of going for jab here, Spargo's like, you know what? I'm tired of you shielding. I'm just going to grab you. Am I going to run off fair, though? No, he doesn't go for it. He doesn't like the run off fairs, even though he should be doing it more. And I mean in general, Roy's edge guarding is ridiculously good. The tipper fair just kills in this game, unlike melee when it doesn't even kill 300. He misses the fair again. He misses jab again, gets fair. Same thing over and over. It was good that Spargo teched away, because teching into Sonic means he's side. If you tech into Sonic when he tech chases you, if Sonic knocks you over at 0 with like a fair or like a jab or something, and you tech into him, his side beat does major damage. I've seen Sonic players do that all the time. Oh, interesting. Down tilt fair, good combo. And he got a perfect F smash here. But Sonic's, Roy saved his jump. And look! Roy barely evades. Look how close this is. Now, if I'm Roy, I'm just gonna hold up left on the control stick and mash air dodge anyway. Like, just hold up left. And just mash R repeatedly, so I'm gonna tech and then direction air dodge on stage. And so it's just gonna do damage and I'll be fine. But most people suck, so they would get hit by it. Anyway, this barely missed here. Tries to kill Fair, and he gets a jab Fair. Release shield, jab. And, oh, jab up air here. Wow, up air destroyed, at 132, if almost no rage, destroyed him. Oh, he went for the frame 4 super armor on the up B. Oh, and he misses the punish, but nah, he still gets it. Still gets a big punish. Oh, see, Sonix was scared. I forgot that mix-up. Instead of homing attack, you can also just do that. The up B here. And usually I tell people, hey, it's good to fall straight down, but Sonix just read the straight down, I guess. Most people only fair to cover in case the enemy drifts in. Sonix was a little more advanced. He's like, Spargo, you're smart enough to not drift in. So like, he was thinking Spargo. Spargo's smart enough to fall straight down, and he got a kill. So Spargo actually didn't do a bad thing. I guess in hindsight, drifting very slightly and slowly away would have been better than straight down. But this was still a good option. But Sonix also did a very good response. See, that's what I meant. Like, you could just jump side, approach of side B randomly. Or Tomahawk, you know, landing side B. Just like Cloud. Same copy-paste of strats. Almost landed behind. Jab, Nair, Fair. I don't like this by Spargo. I hate this by Spargo. This is you can tell he's not a Roy main, so check this out. If you look right here, Spargo missed the Fair, right? Regardless of if you hit or miss, you should be ready to react. If you hit, you might do another double jump Fair over here. And if they air dodge here, you just punish the air dodge. Now, Spargo did a bad option by double jumping back to stage. Spargo should have hit confirmed. Oh, I hit. Let me double jump Fair. Or double jump, wait a few frames, and then delay the Fair way out here. Or this situation happened. It barely missed. And you see the air dodge. You just press Fair a second time. I hate what he did here. This screams to me, I am not a Roy main. So if Spargo sees this video, I hope he watches this video. I hope he can use this to improve his Roy in these types of scenarios. So far, Spargo can improve Roy with jab F smash at the ledge at like 60. Jab the ledge roll into jump side B at like 50 when he has high rage. And doing Fair, and then you have this situation where he just Fairs. That's 3 improvements Spargo can make already. His Roy still has a lot of room to grow. As good as he is, and the fact that he won a tourney, it's nice to know there's still all this room to grow still. And and the up B, the Fair offstage up B edge guards, and the trumps. That's like 5 things. All this room to grow, despite as good as he is, there's still all that room to grow. It's pretty cool. And he's still the best Roy in the world. Even despite all those weaknesses, he's still the best Roy in the world against Sonic. Honestly, Roy just might win this matchup. If we think about it logically, Roy probably wins this matchup. And there, Spargo goes in for a running grab, but when Sonic releases his side B, he's invincible frames 1 through 6. And that was good by Sonic. That up air covered everything except tech roll to the left. Up air bear. Landing there, you could grab here. You can run off and go for a Fair guard or up B, but I don't think Spargo wanted to risk it. I think he tried to trump here, I'm not sure. You could just jump up there, but yeah, Sonic could just go away to the other side stage. Yeah, but Sonic's, the player, might be good against Roy, but Roy, the character, has a lot of tools to fight Sonic the Hedgehog. That's what I'm talking. I'm talking about the character matchup. I don't think Sonic's is bad against Roy. I think Roy is just really good as a character and has a very good toolkit to fight Sonic's toolkit. The Hedgehog's toolkit. So you could, yeah. You're basically taking a guess after blocking. Tied to Tomahawk F-tilt, didn't work out. Sonic's covering impatience here. Gets grabbed, back throw for position. Shields just in case of probably homing it. He's probably trying to shield homing attack. I think Spargo goes for the trump too early. Realizes he does it early, gets a tip or a weak backer. I haven't seen him land a dare yet. Goes for the fairs. He finally gets this, which means the bear kills. He knows he can't get the bears, so he goes for 2 up airs. It's hard to finish off the enemy there, but he got there. And Sonix, JB2 stock on game 2. Okay, so here, Spargo just has a hard read that Sonic is going to start the match by side B. And this is probably because they play together all the time. And, both players know each other's habits. So that's surely what this was. This is literally like, hey, I think you're just going to... I mean, I told him to run up side B randomly if Cloud and Roy is just good in general. Mithra, Roy... Pyra, Mithra, Cloud, Roy, like, and you name it. All your characters, you can run up side B randomly. Even if Corrin. Just do it randomly. Or randomly. Here he just... Look, he even catches the dash back for a center hit. He knew that would happen. Yeah, obviously down air is the most... Wait, is that guaranteed? Wait, hold up. Is that homing attack guaranteed? Okay, honestly, I don't know if this is a guaranteed hit or not, but it does hit. If it's guaranteed, I don't feel like looking at frame data to find out. If it's guaranteed, that's really funny though. That means you can never do the down hit at 0. If it's guaranteed. Oh, this time the landing downer does hit Sonix. Landing air, I wonder if he'll go for the footstool or the grab here. He goes for the footstool. Now, if Roy did a spot dodge, Roy would be able to use spot dodge cancel to get a hard punish, such as a side B combo again. But it's obviously risky because, Sonic could just, like, jump, away the nair, get a big combo started, You can always top players can punish spot dodges more. So spot dodge has its own risk, obviously. Sonic just runs up dash attack. Landing fair, as I said, the first 6 frames of Sonic's release to side B, very strong. Spargo's trying to land, so you could tomahawk landing here, and Sonic's probably gonna hold shield. Yeah, so everybody, like, the reason Sonic's just hold shield, everyone will hold shield there, because it's not their turn. People are logical. So like right here, you block. Now people are thinking, okay, Roy could like drop shield, dash to the right, and up air. But just in case the enemy's slow, or if you're not sure, you hold shield, which is why you could either do the run off up air. I think Spargo got stuck in his dash state when he tried to. I think he tried to run off and he probably tried to run off an up air. I'm guessing, because you see he's dashing and being stuck here. Which in melee you would dash off right away, but in this game you don't. For some weird reason, it takes like an extra frame or something. So yeah, run off up air or tomahawk land. I think he could have just F smashed here, but it wouldn't kill. Oh, he was going for like a hard read or something. Didn't work out though. Another thing I saw Cola do that, like with Roy, is Cola would just do like a bunch of up airs. Like when the enemy's at like a low damage, Cola would just like be doing like the thing Shattuck does if like the back hit of up air. He'll just jump and try to hit the back hit of up air on like ledge stands, ledge rolls, ledge jumps and stuff when the enemy's at low damage to get some up air strings. Spargo doesn't do it either, I noticed. So there, Sonix is covering center patiently. Jumps over the neutral getup. Makes Sonix focus on holding center. Spargo's focus on holding center. Sonix gets between the hits. Spargo just like, no, I just want center. Spargo tries for the Sabe again, doesn't work out this time. Landing fair. Again, you see, so he dashed to the left. I think he tried to trump, but he messed up. He hasn't really practiced it. It's very easy with Cloud. It's like right here, he tries to trump, I think, but it looks like he messed up. And right now, Spargo's really bad at covering ledge roll with his Roy. He needs to get better at that. Roy can actually not only jump side B on the ledge roll, as I explained a bunch of times earlier, like Cole does. You can also, when you're shielding at the ledge, you can jump bear to shield, and it's very fast. And even if you just get the tipper hit, like it's still like a free hit. Spargo's not used to doing either of those things currently, but he could improve that in the future with Roy. Spargo's just trying to get the kill with jabs and F-tilts, which are raw kill. Both of those can kill. Jab because of combos, obviously. Now that air dodge didn't work out. Thank you, Joe. I'm going over content for YouTube right now. So it goes for jab, grab, especially because he's invincible. And low risk to it. So this is good. Sonix does this a lot where he goes here, side B, and then jump, delay the up air, get a few hits. See how he delays the up air, and he's going to try to use the platform extension, but... Oh! Messed up there. And he didn't go for up air the third time, he went for bair. And here, Sonic, he's finally doing it, but it looked like he didn't take the trump. He didn't take the trump. He didn't go for the trump, and now he's just like, I'm just gonna get the grab. But he's not even going. I feel like he doesn't go for edge guards enough. Like, Roy's fair is good. I mean, Sonic could just fall straight down and just go around it anyway, so it's not like it matters, but yeah, just saying. And that was good. Good timing on the jab bear. Sonic nods his head, noticing he's good at that. But I mean, there's only so many ledge options, so it's not like... You have to learn these skill sets, you know? Like, almost got it. Up throw, delay the up air. And then almost had the jump read. It was a good idea by Sonix. It didn't work out, though. A good tomahawk grab by Sonix. Fast fall land grab when they're looking for the aerial. Fair fade back, be safe. A bunch of safe stuff by Sonix. See, that's the random side beats I'm talking about. Just do it randomly. It's obviously risky, but you know, it can work out. And Roy has better recovery than like the Aegis. Like Pyre and Mithra have worse recovery, so even if you get thrown off, Roy can still make it back to the ledge. That's the benefit of having good recovery, unlike Aegis who have bad recovery. If Mithra's side B gets punished, you're screwed. If Roy gets shield grabbed and thrown off, he'll probably recover anyway. Shield just in case of homing attack. Mix up how you ledge chop between covering rolls, jumps, and all that stuff. Only an F-tilt punish, not a big punish. See, he's bad against the ledge roll. Spargo's Roy is bad against ledge roll currently. So there, Roy's ledge jump goes really far. He got behind Sonic there. Double jump out of the corner. Spargo has this habit of like double jumping out of the corner. The Greninja player who beat a Cole recently did that too. Like, you look right here, just double jump out of the corner. And for Roy, it's even better in Cloud because it's such a fast jump. Roy's so fast in the air, up, down, left, right, all directions. Went for the spot dodge there. Spargo is very focused on holding center. The tip row jab does hit there, but it's who cares? It's just easily damaged. Up air to shield. Oh, Sonic gets the up air to shield. Spargo gets a jab into the bear. Not enough to kill though. A good little hop. Sonix has done this a few times. Nobody ever hits him when he does this. Sonix always does this and nobody ever hits him. He does this hop right here. Look at this big hop. He does this and nobody ever punishes it. Super good trick. And again, but this time Sonix is good enough to DI away, which is really nice. And Spargo says, I'm just going to jump back to center. I don't care. Sonix could have blocked, Spargo could have blocked that and fared, but he didn't, so the homing attack was I guess, in hindsight, it was a good mix-up because it worked. And good F-smash right there. Gets into position right away. Threaten edge guard, doesn't work out. And somehow reads that roll. I don't know how, but somehow it was very strange, but it worked. See how he just jumped at? He's just like, right there. You saw Roy was going to do the Sabi combo. It didn't work out, but he tried for it. Cover center. Just do the up air. Sonic up Bs to like reset neutral. Again, ledge roll. Sonic just keeps ledge rolling, and Spargo's Roy is just not punishing it. Up B, frame 4, frame 9 hit, frame 4 armor. Took 20 damage, cancel on the platform, very good. Runs away with the aerial. Random side B, same side B I told you about before. You can do it Sonic. All of Spargo's characters run up. Random side B, I told Spargo like all his characters can run up side B. Like Corn, Pyra, Mithra, Cloud, Roy, Corn. Like they can all do, hey, random run up side B. And it's good with all of them. It's actually good with all of them. So it's like a universal, hey, Spargo, this is always good. No matter what character you're using. And there, you saw Roy just lands at Spargo's. Roy just lands at the edge. 4 frames landing back, jumps back to center. Jab, tries to get kills. Well, you can't, not getting at 20s, getting some damage, I guess. Land at the edge safely. Doubles him out of corner, just described as a... And right here, I already described doubles him out of corner. Here, he just falls, lands. Remember when I said fast fall land is only 4 frames landing lag, which is a big difference from the 10-frame landing lag. It's a bit... 4 frames is a lot different than the 10-frame landing lag of an air dodge. That would have been. Landing up air doesn't work out. Upwards hit. Tomahawk, down tilt, spacing. Oh, look, you're seeing a lot of the spacings here. Spacing, spacing, spacing. You can tell he's a sword main. He's not. You can tell that he's not a Roy main, but he's a sword main. Oh, he had the right idea here. He had the right idea if the jab... Okay, so he does know about jab. He does know about jab, jump, side B. But Sonix was, like, DIing it away. So I guess I was wrong that he does know about it. He just never did it on ledge roll for some reason. And there, even if you get hit, it's, like, not much damage. So it's, like, whatever. And Roy falls so fast, he's, like... Look, he can get from point... Roy is so fast in all directions, on the air and the ground. He can just get from point A to point B so fast. It's so good. Roy's so good. Oh, he tries to get the down tilt. Doesn't work out. I think he could have just ran up side B. I'm not 100% sure. But I see Goblin do, like, down tilt, run up side B here. Like, he would just... Goblin just run up down to side B. I don't know if Sonic falls too fast. It could be that Sonic just falls to the ground too fast. I'm not really sure. But I do see Goblin do it a lot. Like, if the enemies are, like, 50, 60, he just does down tilt, run up side B. Tries to get it close enough that you get the strong hit of side B. Otherwise, you're just going to get, like, a 4-hit side B combo that's going to be weak hits, which... That sucks. Jab, nair. You could, Roy could literally, Spargo could literally just run off and fair right now. But he never does. Like, look, in this situation, I could literally just be like, oh, I'm just gonna run off fair fastfall. I think he didn't want to risk it because he hasn't practiced it. I think he didn't want to risk it. He probably didn't, because he had the lead. He was thinking, I don't want to risk because I have the lead. He might have been nervous because of the lead. And jab bear. Wait, was it jab bear or jab fair? Oh, I wonder if Spargo shook his head. Because he was thinking, like, maybe I want a bear, but he's not sure. He shook his head. This only barely killed, by the way. This only barely killed. So at 102, if no rage, it kills. 102 if no rage. So I guess it's like, it's probably if they're above 100. In this matchup, it's probably, are they above or below 100? And that's what determines if the fair kills with no rage. It's crazy that the jab fair killed at 102 with no rage. That's not even the bear. And then Ed Smash kills at like 60. Bear probably kills at like 80, I'm guessing. I don't know, 80, 90, and fair kills, I guess, 100. Well, after the jab, obviously. Okay, now we have game 5. Sonix goes back to Pokemon. Spargo uses the reverse up air hit. Run up side beat, the same thing we talked about earlier. Same thing we talked about. Neutral air dodge to avoid, yeah. He tried the counter, didn't work out. Later in the match it does, though. Good get up. Roy has a good get up attack, huh? Tomahawks. Then I think he was Spargo might be looking for like a fair at a shield cross up or a roll in or something. Or just blocking side B. So again, another side B. You see the side Bs are coming in. Goes in with the nair fair. But Sonic DIs away, which is what he should do, because this spike is like impossible to land. Nair for a chance to hit. Never punishes ledge roll. Never punishes ledge roll. Oh, missed the grab. Okay, so here, Sonix knew. Sonix was like not ready for this grab to miss. Sonix was not ready for this grab to miss. If Sonix was ready for this grab to miss, Sonix would have reacted fast. So Sonix realized, oh, I was totally not ready for this grab to miss. I didn't know it was happening. So, I'm going to wait for your obvious roll-in, or obvious spot dodge. Most people either hold shield, or buffer spot dodge, or buffer roll. If you wait a small period of time and release the side B here, it's safe on the shield, it hits the end of roll, spot dodge, and it hits the end of roll, covering all 3 options, hitting at 2 and being good against the 3rd, which is the shield. That's why he does what he did just now. That's exactly why. He gets a small combo off it. See, another jump in side B. Random mix-ups. Don't do it every time, though. Keep him guessing, mental stack and all that, you know. Fair? Are you going to go for the fair as good? Nope. I don't know why he doesn't do that. And here, the jab. You could jab bear. Well, jab bear wouldn't kill anyway, so it doesn't matter. There's no way to kill there. He doesn't want to get Edgeguard or Gimps. The jab. Oh, that was almost a jab bear, but it was a trade. So he got pushed away. Oh, he could have up smashed right away. So if Spargo could have just up smashed right away here. Like right here. If you just block and up smash right away, it would have worked. But he wasn't expecting the situation. And this time, Spargo literally just runs up and does it. It's for some reason it hits. Almost goes at 97. I don't know why I just did it twice. It's kind of random. Gets a tipper hit. The tippers are actually strong in this game. Oh! What the heck? Oh, I think Sonix thought he had, like, I think he was like trying to spin. He thought he had a jump or something. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I think he was trying to, like, side B at the bottom of the stage before, like, stalling with the double jump up B, but he messes up. He messes up. That was very unfortunate. He definitely should not have died there. He could have just up B'd. He didn't even need to do all that. He could just up B and bid and fine. That was very unfortunate. So, landing fair, side B combo. Jump back, pretend you're gonna hit roll. Just this, the jump back is just in case they roll right away, or try a quick jump option. Then you jump back and forth. You could block. He goes for F tilt. Oh, that's actually 15 damage. That's actually better than I thought. Wow, I was gonna say side B, but that's like the same damage. Wow, that's like 16 damage. What the heck? That's almost 16 damage. Wow, that's like 15.8 damage or something. That's really powerful. Funny, that's actually really good. That's actually a good punish then. So yeah, Sonix does that. Up air, land behind. You can turn around if you know he's gonna do that. You can drop shield, turn around, and grab. But that's a very specific hard read. If he does anything other than hold shield, it won't work. You see, he holds the A button here to do A landing, or he could do a C stick for an aerial. I'm not sure which one's best without looking it up. You could up B here, nair, safe. Run up side B, but again, the first 6 frames of Sonix side B is invincible, obviously. So, run up side B is, as I said, it's a gamble. I told Spargo, yeah, it's a gamble. Of all the characters. Double jump out of corner, we talked about that earlier. Spargo loves to double jump out of corner. It's really good at Roy, just good in general. Get from point A to point B quickly. See, I told him this. Like, a lot of players, what they do, they try to punish your landing lag. And this is the same thing I told him like years ago when it's like, hey, you're fighting this guy who likes to parry a lot. Instead of doing landing aerial, land with side B. So if Roy, you can either side B just before you touch the ground or after you land. It's like multiple hits and it's a different timing. And they might run into multiple hits, whether they're trying to parry it or if they're just trying to hit the end lag. It'll miss at first, but because they're aiming for your aerial landing lag, they're not expecting the 4 quick swings. It's a totally different mathematical mix-up. Good with Cloud and with Roy. That's one of the things I told him with Roy. I'm like, hey, you can use the same Cloud strat, copy-paste it with the side B. Multiple hit side B of Cloud, multiple hit side B of Roy. Very similar concepts can be used together. And here, you could do jab combos. He's just going for F-tilt, shield delays in case homing attack. Almost got that, actually. Wait, how close? This one was... That one was pretty close. Let's see how close that one is. Is that like 2 frame? Wait, was that like a frame or 2? 1, 2... Ah, he was 2 frames. He was 2 frames slow, I think. This time he jumps to center, goes for the roll. Shields doesn't want to die. Wait, 4th row. Tries to side B for the kill. Tries to F-tilt just in case they jump right away. Jab in case they jump right away or stand up or whatever. Block. Tries to turn around down tilt for the, the goblin kill. Drop shield, run after them, mix up after that. Ooh, a quick dash attack. Oh, not enough to kill. And then the ledge trump, he could have got it, but for some reason, even though he's only ledge trump like twice a set, maybe Sonic reacted to the fact that he did like the dash stop. I told Spargo like a good way to trump is like with every character except Cloud, except because you have the tap jump alpha B. You just do like dash stop. So like this, you dash and then you stop, and then you can just trump. Easy muscle memory timing. You don't need to do it that way. You can just run if you want. Running is another way. Yeah, they're both good. But maybe it was reactable. Maybe I didn't realize. You could have landing bear here. Sonix doesn't want to... If Sonix was facing left, he probably would have fared out a shield, but his bear is a lot slower, so Sonic can't really do that. See, See how Roy's so fast, he gets to chase Sonic. And run up F-tilt. Another way of killing. This is a different version of the side B, because right here. And so, like, you know, sometimes Sonic does this down air to, like, stall. But then you can just run up and call it out. Like, you know what? I'm just going to randomly do that. And if you just happen to be charging it too long, or you react slow, or if you're down airing, you know, I get a hit. And it's just one of many mix-ups. The bigger your mix-up tree, the better you're going to be in a longer set. he tried to roll behind, but that was weird. That was a very weird. How did he do that? Did he side B, turn around? He fast fell and did this side B to turn around, and then did the bear. That was actually a really good move by Sonix. That was actually really good. That was a very optimal use of his invincibility. All right, last stock, last game. Roy is focused on not getting hit, zoning. Aerial retreats are hard to punish. 2-hit combo. No, block, but he doesn't get the combo. So he gets double up aired into double bear. Roy is just like, no, I'm just going to go to, oh, not double bear, but yeah. Double up aired to bear. Reset neutral. Oh, but he drifts in. He's too close. Sonic's dash attacks his landing. Land here and then jump right away. That way you don't have landing lag. So if you just land with a fastfall or no fastfall, I recommend fastfall. You only have 4 frames landing lag. And when you jump, of course, you can either shield on 5 or buffer jump, and then you're in the air, you know, after 3 more frames. Like, you're in the air like 8 or 9 or whatever. So you just get away. And here, Sonic's Rise. Okay, so yeah. They're both like trying to react to each other, you know. Right here, you can up air to shield. Yeah. And that hits both left and right. That's guaranteed hit. Very good of Roy. Good of Pyramid for 2. And here, I guess this is where Sonic's just... Spargo knows Sonic's habits. He's just like, counter. Run off fair. That was scary. Because, you know, you could get gimped at 50. So he goes for that. He loses his double jump, but still gets the up B, which is good. He ledge rolls, but Sonix is ready for it. Saw Sonic do the down air again. Anytime Sonic does that down air, you could have, in another universe, read it. But hindsight's 2020. You don't know the future. That's where unreactable mix-ups come into play. See, again, that could have been, again, it's a risk though. And Spargo has the lead, so he doesn't need to take the risk. He could, but he can also choose not to. And he runs up grabs. Spargo does that a lot. He did that with Pirate too. Spargo does that a lot when enemy's cornered. He tries to trump here, but he messes up, I think. I think he tried to trump, I'm not sure. Tries to jab to get a kill, doesn't work out. Up airs, went the jump. Sonic's always jumps to the ledge, but I guess it doesn't matter, because when you're Sonic's, you just jump to ledge, you're safe, go low, up B, you're safe, doesn't matter. Safe both ways. And he does a jab bear, and ends the turn. And that was really good time. He dashed back and forth, gets it. And that's the turn. And that's the turn. And that's Spargo's first major in quite a while. I mostly helped him against Hertz. I helped him a bit for other types of improvement. It was mostly focused on Hurt. I'd say my second focus was Shattuck was the second focus. It was like Hurt, big gap, Shattuck, and then another gap after him. I'm actually really good friends with Sonix too, so I didn't care it's 1-1. I like them both. You can see that they both really want it, and both of them deserve it. And Spargo came victorious this time. And if you guys are trying to get some coaching, I do coaching on Metafy. You could be a supporter for just $3, and I give you a giant list of benefits, a massive list of benefits, just for $3. All right, and that concludes this particular YouTube video. All right, that was a doozy. All right, what now?
one of the hardest fought victories and one of the most unique character selections I've ever seen in a grand final with this much stakes.
Yeah. To pull that, I mean, I was like, Cloud, okay, right?
I miss tournaments.
Because, I've seen you play that against Sonic too.
Yep.
Okay, word. Aegis made sense. But
Yep.
Roy, out of left field.
Just different, bro.
For me. But now, if I see it again, I got full faith. I don't care, bro. That Roy cooks.
That's just different, bro. Spargo, insane. Can we get Spargo over here for an interview? All right, excellent. Well, I mean, I wasn't letting you end the stream without doing that.
Facts.
We'll sit here all night.
Facts. But yeah, no, I mean, I see him actually making his way over here, which definitely means gonna have an interview man himself, my GOAT, on the interview squad.
Happy to
My
do
GOAT in the commentary booth as well. He's gonna go ahead and hold it down. But damn, what a tournament, bro. What a tournament.
I mean, you couldn't script it any better, bro. You couldn't script it any better. It had all the drama, all the mayhem, all the unpredictability, and of course, an ending that I'm sure everybody is satisfied with, as we are going to usher.
Someone gave you a flower, bro? What the?
That's crazy.
All right, bro. All right, I'm gonna get the seat up to Spargo so we can go ahead and chat it up with him.
Let's do it.
As always, man, Black Wave holding it down.
Love
you
you,
know how
brother.
we do. But gotta get the champion here. Give it up one more time for Spargo!
They really ranked your ass number 9.
I mean, it's whatever. I won.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations, Spargo. That was crazy, bro. I mean, I got you a little bit, bro. Dude, we were going crazy over here in the booth. The crowd was going crazy. You know, when you won against Shattuck, right, it was such a, because seeing a winner's finals like that was insane. Now, I know you lost to him at S Factor, so to me, I was saying it's a revenge tour for you. A lot of revenge on your mind. What was your mindset going into that Shattuck matchup? Oh, absolutely.
So I was very confident because I know what I did wrong at Smash Factor,
Okay.
and I feel like that my main mistake was that, you know how at Game 4 I had a huge lead?
Yeah.
And
I remember that.
yeah, I had a huge lead and I choked. So at that moment, I was like, okay, I already won. I'm gonna think about my next set.
Got you. Okay.
And I just started thinking what to do against Sonix,
Yep.
because I had to play Sonix next. And I just started playing on autopilot, and yeah, I lost.
Listen, well, obviously you corrected that here, right? Congratulations, that was huge. But let's fast forward to grand finals. You know, we saw you use the Aegis against Ken, right? Saw you have some effectiveness there. Started off the first game with Sonix, didn't go so well. You bring out the Roy. Of all the characters we were expecting, Roy probably a little further down on the docket. What about Roy made you think it was good enough to take out Sonix in this very pivotal grand finals?
So I've been using Roy for quite a bit against Sonix.
Okay.
Everyone knows we play friendlies like, we used to play friendlies on a daily basis,
Yeah.
and there was a moment where my core and my Aegis were not working anymore, and I was so stressed, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna pick Roy.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens,
Sure.
and I started winning. And that's actually a matchup that I know very well because
Crazy.
I used to play Sonix like years ago. My Roy versus his Sonic, and my Sonic his Roy. We used to play a lot.
Really? Reverse mains. Okay.
Yeah, like
on that.
reverse mains because
Reverse characters. Right?
yeah. And yeah, that's a matchup I know very well. And for this moment, I was like, okay. I mean, my Aegis is more warmed up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's playing better. But then I was like, okay, it's grand finals. I'm winner side. I have another chance,
Of
so
course.
I'll try it.
Why not? That's what I was thinking too. I was like, because if the Roy hadn't gone, you know, the way he went, would you have maybe thought about Aegis again, maybe Cloud? Was there any kind of option? Or were we just taking it one game at a time?
Honestly, if the Roy didn't work, I had no idea what to do. So I'm very happy I won.
An honest champion. We definitely appreciate
because
that.
If we went to a second set,
Yeah.
honestly, I don't know what I would have done.
Oh man, well, you know what? They'll never know, and neither will you because he didn't need it. Now, this event I know was very important to you because I remember last year fell a little short of expectations, something like 49th or whatever. How important was it to you to come in here and not only avenge that low placing that you're not known for at all, but also be the top standing man for North America here, defending the region, of course, representing Mexico the best?
I mean, everyone knows I haven't been doing well recently. Like, I mean, I got third at Japan, which
Yeah,
is
yeah,
good.
yeah.
But before that, my performances were not that great. So coming into this tournament, I was like, okay, I just want to outplace my last year.
Yeah, yeah,
I want
of
to
course.
outplace and I don't know, maybe top 8. That's my goal.
Okay.
And it just happened. I won.
It happened in a major way. I mean, this was one of the most impressive performances. Congratulations. I remember at Fall Fest, you got second place, and you told me, man, I can't wait till next year. I'm gonna come back and win. Took a couple more years, but you eventually came back and got that.
Thank you for the
win.
follow.
Dude, you are sensational. Anything you'd like to say to all your fans out there? The chat was going crazy. You got a lot of people who support you, my brother.
I mean, I just want to say thank you to everyone who kept supporting me despite my performances. Like, I haven't been doing well, but even then, there were still people that believed in me, and I'm very grateful for that. Thank you. And shout outs to M2K. He helped me a lot throughout this tournament. He gave me a lot of advice, and it worked. And so, yeah, thank you, everybody.
And sponsor. Thank the sponsor.
What's the sponsor?
Thank your sponsor, you Jim.
Shout outs to Face.
There you go. There you go.
I thought it was like tournament sponsor.
We'll get you some media training yet. Guys, Spargo, one more time, congratulations for winning Smash Ultimate. Love this guy. An absolute, where's that trophy at? Show that trophy one more time before we get out of here. This is your champion. Went through a gauntlet to win this event, but did it in style. We'll catch you next year at Super Smash Con. For myself, production, and everybody else, take it easy. Peace.